Hope you guys are having a great day as well as a great life. We are back. JJ, I, Zoe, who is snuggled up with the recording gear. Tom Waits is the artist. The song is I Hope I Don't Fall in Love with You.
You know what? I just realized I feel like I should have a Pink Floyd shirt on if I'm subbing for Andy.
You probably have one, right? Just upstairs and
I
a
don't
dresser
know.
tucked away.
Something.
Yeah,
I have
well, next
something.
time. But yeah, hi Andy at home. You're probably watching this.
We miss you.
We do miss you. So
Andy would be impressed by how much cleaner my kitchen is since last time he was here. It was really distressing to him.
he does do, which is wild. As somebody who's lived with him, a clean kitchen is like definitely not his strong suit. But he's got his strong suits are everything else but a clean kitchen. Yeah. So Tom Waits. I keep getting the song right. I hope I don't fall in love with you. This one was recommended pretty highly by a bunch of people. I don't think we've hit any Tom Waits, or if we have, it's been a hot minute.
And this is actually going to be a first listen for me because my Tom Waits is all about Nighthawks at the Diner, and I just never really branched out, and that like Bad Liver and a Broken Heart, and that was it. And
Okay.
I'd met him, and very cool, nice guy. But
Yeah. Well, now we're gonna hear the song.
alrighty.
Let's do it.
Well, I hope that I don't fall in love with you. 'Cause falling in love just makes me blue. Well, the music plays and you display your heart for me to see. I had a beer and now I hear you calling out for me.
Oh, wow, the bass is
I hope
so
that I
low.
don't fall in love with you. Well, the room is crowded, there's people everywhere. And I wonder, should I offer you a chair? Well, if you sit down with this old clown, I'll take that frown and break it. Before the evening's gone away, I think that we can make it. And I hope that I don't fall in love with you. Well, I can see that you are lonesome just like me. And it being late, you'd like some company. Well, now I've had two. I look at you and you look back at me. The guy you're with, he's up and split. The chair next to you's free. And I hope that you don't fall in love with me.
I love that.
Na, 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 na. And I hope that I don't fall in love with you. Well, the night does funny things inside a man. These old tomcat feelings you don't understand. Well, I turn around to look at you, you light a cigarette. I wish I had the guts to bum one, but we've never met. And I hope that I don't fall in love with you. And now it's closing time, the music's fading out. Last call for drinks, I'll have another stout. I turn around to look at you, you know where to be found. I search the place for your lost face, guess I'll have another round. And I think that I just fell in love with you.
Enjoyed that a lot. They're it feels like one of those songs that you could have overproduced, like put a bunch to it. I don't know if that's his style. Probably, I assume not, but
His stuff's very minimalist.
yeah.
The interesting thing for me is this is not being done in the Tom Waits character, like we were talking about on the Leon Russell song.
Yeah.
His character, and Tom had this character. It was this like stumbling drunk who everything was like, you know, like that. And a lot of his stuff was sung in that sort of really exaggerated style, and this is kind of sung like a normal person.
Yeah, I enjoyed the hell out of it. It feels like I picture like a couple when this song comes out, just like singing it to each other, dancing quietly to themselves in a kitchen like that. It feels intimate. I love that it is so minimalist with just the bass vocals and the guitar, and I love how the guitar is just like every once in a while just digs in and you hear like the strings really hit, and it just adds this kind of emphasis and energy that I really enjoy.
It has another hallmark of Tom Waits for me, which is there's always going to be some very clever turn of phrase, and that that little twist that you got when it's like, I hope you don't fall in love with me.
Yeah.
He was a very very intelligent guy who, there was a lot of poetry in his lyrics, and but there would always be something very clever in his songs at some point.
Yeah, I was thinking about this the other day. I was listening to not I Got Friends in Low Places, but one of those songs. Oh, fuck, what was it? As Good As I Once Was, Toby Keith. Which is, I don't listen to a ton of country, but growing up, that's what a lot of the people that I play football with, and we'd listen to it driving on the way to practice. And there's a few of those country songs that I'm so impressed with by, like, country writers, and especially, like, a big hallmark, especially for that kind of time period, was, like, having a turn of phrase like that.
Well, that's always been part of country.
It's, to me, such a cool and difficult writing thing, and I really loved it in this, because it's such a different thing to be like, I hope I don't fall in love with you, and then you're peeling back the layers almost, and it's not really what he's worried about. Really what he's worried about is, I hope you don't fall in love with me. And that speaks, like, just that phrase says, like, get goosebumps. There's so much depth to that is, like, unspoken, but everybody's felt it. The inadequacies, or not feeling good enough, or vulnerable, that you're not going to be enough, or that you're going to hurt this person. And the only knock that I feel like I had on the song that just didn't do it for me was it almost went too long, because that was like the pinnacle moment for me, and I almost wish he either would have held it for the very end or just kind of ended it there and made it a shorter song. Because like the I Fell in Love with You is another turn of phrase, but to me I'm like, oh man, the one that like hit me was that first one.
Yeah.
But still a stellar song, still a really, really cool song.
Yeah.
All right,
I agree.
3, 2, 1.
B plus.
Fair. I'm between B plus and A, but
I think also because I've heard his A material.
It's fair. It's very fair.
So I'm biased.
It's fair.
At least of this stuff that I enjoy.
What would be a couple that you think would be A material versus this?
Well, like I said, Bad Liver and a Broken Heart, and there's
That's a great title for a song.
Yeah, emotional weather report is just it's just this thing that you gotta. It's a journey, man.
Okay.
It's a journey. It's a yeah. It's one of those things that kind of hits that to me is sort of what epitomizes the Tom Waits that everyone thinks of.
Okay.
You know?
Cool. Well, let us know what Tom Waits hit next. And with that being said, catch you next video. See ya.
All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you had a good time watching that video, go on upvote the video, subscribe if you're not already. Check out some other videos here on the YouTube or on the Patreon if you want extra juicy stuff you can't get on YouTube, because